I'm coming.
Alright, hopefully it records. What year is this?
2007.
2007 SV650. Alright, SV650, pretty cool bike. This is probably the cleanest one I've ever seen. I gotta get used to it. Oops. The shifting on it. It's normal shifting. I'm used to like more inverse shifting. Woo, cornering's weird on this. More of an upright bike, cornering always, it's funky for me. In this corner you stay out wide. Follow the lines real cool. It's actually a really good handling bike. They're kind of mushy. Good torque. Pay attention to construction up here. Yeah, it's all around a cool bike. These are probably, I'd say, best beginner bikes you can get. If you're a new rider, an SV650, even though it is still a bigger CC engine, is a really good mellow bike. It handles good. It's also really comfortable. I mean, this is one of the most comfortable bikes I've been on. It's more comfortable than any Harley I've ever been on. I find Harley is super uncomfortable. This is nice. Took me a second to get used to the seating position because I'm used to a sport bike, but it's got a good seating position. It's just upright. It's not super upright. It's not as upright. Roadkill. Not as upright as like an FZ-09 would be. I think it's still a little bit more sporty. But I like the mushy suspension. It makes for a very forgiving. Oh yeah, shift down to go down. It's not that complicated. Shift down to go down. Shift up to go up. Good clean run. Cool, it pulled off for me. This one over here is one of my favorites. Because if you hit it right on the outside, and I don't know really what I'm doing too much, but you can stay in the same, you don't have to straighten the bike out, which this bike can get over. These bikes can handle really good. I mean, oh, and then the low end torque is cool because I was in the gear. I should have dropped the gear to go, but it's got enough torque just to pull you through corners perfectly fine. Yeah.
Dude,
This is really good.
shit out of me. I was like, sounds like you were getting it.
Yeah.
Aside from the shifting being fucking weird, your bike's pretty nice, man.
Thanks.
It keeps up.
No, this bike's awesome. Yeah, it rides really smooth, and you can get low on these.
Yeah.
You can get just as low.
Just don't look at the picture of Caleb trying to get low on it.
Oh, dude, he was bragging. He was like, dude, I got so low, so I pulled up, and he was like,
Dude, I had my 300 lowered.
all right, whose bike can I ride? Can I ride your bike next? Thanks,
The
man.
thing is, I fucking scraped my shoe. I don't know what that's about. I scraped my shoe on really when I started leaning too much.
Do you have your feet out, kind of?
Maybe. You gotta put your toe.
Put your toe in.
I gotta put my toe in there. Yeah. That's probably why.
I'm in first, I'm in second. It's got a gear indicator, that's cool. Oh man, so this is a lot more, oh no, I don't know if any of that video is going to be good because it's sideways. This is a lot more upright bike than the SV650 is. Also a lot more torque. I like this SV6, this is really upright bike. Let's see if this, okay, hopefully the GoPro still got the last bike. So much more torque. Gosh. The rear brake's pretty good. It needs to be, it's a little spongy. Front brake is really good on this bike. Let's go down a gear. Like I'm in third gear. I'm in third gear. And then, I mean, this could be first. I don't know what mode we're in. Oh, standard mode. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go to E mode. A mode. I think A mode's the most. Woo! Yeah. More low than 1,000. I think we've raced and it's beat my bike to 100, and then I passed it after that. But it took a while to chase him down. Thank you. Well, you could stay in the same gear. Gosh, I cannot corner on this bike. He has a full acrophobic, can't pronounce that word, exhaust. But he also has a baffle out, that's why it's as loud as it is. Got really, even though it's really torquey and it's just trying to either spin the back tire or lift the front end, whoop, like that, quarter throttle in a turn and the front end started coming off the ground. But I do not feel comfortable on an upright bike. Damn, come on, Camaro. Third gear, I'm just gonna leave third gear. There's no point in shifting down. Like, I can get used to it at the corners. Also, just your steering input's a lot different versus a sport bike. These mirrors are trash. Oh, he's behind me. Yeah. I would still say the FZ-09 is the best upright naked bike you can get. It is not as comfortable. Not as comfortable as like the SV650 is. Highway riding, I'd much rather the SV650. Neutral, easy to find. The gear shifter is great. Rear brake is excellent. Man, I'm not used to riding an upright bike.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
It's weird. It's torquey. I just left in third the whole time. I really hope the sound quality on these videos comes out. I also hope that my microphone's not in the way. used to hanging off on it. It's just hard to ride. This is the worst beginner bike you can get because of the power and the short wheelbase. And then putting a knee down is weird. But you can be in any gear and accelerate out of the corner. Although, this corner, oh yeah, this is, no, it's not. This one's good too. This corner is a little difficult. It's easy to get low on it, I like it. The back end slid out right there. That's what I mean by like throttle input on this bike in corners is you gotta be extremely careful. And I only ride this in A mode. Now, we can switch the modes up and it'll help a lot. A mode and standard mode are two different beasts. This is the corner I like. Like a roller coaster. If you hit this one right, you stay in the same turn. You don't have to straighten the bike, you can stay turning, which I think is better. Do I know? Not really. Do I like to try to find lines? I do, it's fun. Down is down.